Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to my Game of Thrones Legends mobile game content. So today, I'm going to get to do something I've been waiting to do for about a week now. Been trying to save up the shards to be able to do a ×10 Dragon Summon on the Valyrian Dragon Summon. So that's going to be super awesome. I cannot wait to do it. Let's see where I'm at. I am currently at 41,360 shards, so I can do a ×10 40,000 pull, and I'm really stoked. Let me look at my dragons real quick so I can see the progress that I've made and where I'm at. So currently on my dragons, can't really count Caraxes because he's not part of this summon, but I have him at 6 stars, and I'm really looking forward into putting some work into him probably this coming week, because I discovered this last event for the Battle of the Bastards that he's really good in that event, and I want to try him next time. So I'm hoping to have at least a couple hundred levels into him by then, the next time it rolls around, but I don't know if I'll make it or not because I got a lot of stuff I'm trying to do in Crown's Challenge too. But for the main 3 dragons that are involved in this summon, it's Rhaegal. I have him at 2, and he is 32 of 35, so I'm 100% certain that he will bounce up to 3 stars this time. And then I have Drogon at 4 of 35, so he's 31 short. So it's possible I could bounce him up to a 3rd star if I get really lucky on some of the ones that I'll pull for him. Probably not probable, but it is possible because that's kind of a low amount because I'm just on the 3rd star, so it could happen. And then Valyrian, he is 23 of 35, which is 12 away, so I have a pretty good suspicion that I'll be able to bounce him up to a 3rd star as well. So I feel pretty good about Rhaegal and Valyrian going up to 3. Possibly Drogon if I get super lucky. We'll see. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping to take all 3 of them up to 3. Don't know if I'll get it or not, but I'm pretty confident that I'll get Rhaegal and Valyrian up to 3 though. So that's what I'm looking to do. Another thing I wanted to show you real quick while I was here, I'm super proud of the fact that I finally got my fortress to level 25. Man, what a slog that was. That last level took forever to be done, just cooking the fortress. The requirements to get to the point to where I could actually set the build for level 25 was insane too. That took more than the build to do level 25. It took me 2 weeks to get the prerequisites done to be able to even set the build for 25, and then the level 25 build was like 18 days, and I think I took about 6 days off of that time by managing my ads and watching them and doing them as soon as I could, because those ads at the start especially take a lot of time off your timer, and then as your counter runs down, it takes less and less each time because it's a certain percentage of the time left that the ads take off every time you watch them. But at first, man, you got to stay on it because it'll take days. It almost took a week off of my time for level 25 fortress. So I'm all about the ads in this game. I think it's great. I think it's great if the developers can make some money that way by, you know, sacrificing 30 seconds of our time to be able to give back to the game that way. I'm all about it, and it helps me with my timers, so I'm really cool with it. I have some farmers going up right now, and unfortunately I don't think I have the ability to watch any ads on those because I pretty well keep up with those pretty regular, because I like to take those 45 minutes off, hour off, 30 minutes off here and there, and help me with my timers. As you can see, I'm steadily working on my farmers because food is the new silver. Food is the new bottleneck in the game for real. And I'm working on getting all my farmers up to 25 before I do anything else. So I've got these two, I've got these two cooking, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 more to take up to 25. And I feel like in about a week I'll have that done. And then I can move on to, I guess, my silver miners. I'll go back and start working on my silver miners. I actually have quite a bit of silver saved up that I can't really spend because it's always food that's keeping me from spending it, because I'm wanting to use my silver to level heroes, and it takes food as well, and I'm constantly running out of food. So that's where I'm at with that. I'm currently trying to take Allison up to 200 and Otto up to 200, and that's where my food and silver focus is right now, on these two, so that I can level up my team to be able to get through Crown's Challenge. So with all that said, let's go into the summon for the dragons. And let's look at the summons that are available real quick, though, because we have Tyrion and Bronn available. If you were somebody that got a lot of bronze shards from the last 2 or 3 seasons in the raids, and now you want to kind of bump up your Tyrion as well to match up with that, you can summon for him or Bronn. That's a pretty good combo for dragons, and kind of Bronn's useful in one of the towers as well, as the roster that the tower that he's in is kind of limited, so he's somebody that you should think about choosing, especially paired with Tyrion. They can make a pretty good team in that Crown's Challenge tower. So if you want to summon for them, that's a pretty good one. The Rightful King is obviously always good because everybody's looking to get those shards of Stannis, so that's a definite buy in my opinion. This one right here is the real winner of the week, though, the We Light the Way. Man, this one is so good. The greens are still good, and trying to get your Aemond, Otto, and Alicent up is like top priority right now, so that's a good one. Candidate of the King's Moot, nah, I'd pass on that. The Green Summon, I mean, I'd kind of pass on this too, unless you're trying to build Brienne up for a shield team or something. I guess that'd be okay, but this is the boy right here that we're interested in. And let me check my daily summon real quick. I can do a couple more of those real fast before I go into the dragon summon, just to get me some more shards real quick. Okay, and then that's it for now. I'm not going to spend any gold in this one ever. So, gonna do a Valyrian shard summon times 10. Woohoo! Been waiting on this all week, so let's go. Give me some good luck. Get Rhaegal, Viserion, and Drogon up to 3 would be awesome. Let's do it. Let's go. Come on. All 3. Come on, let's do it. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I got 2 of them up for sure. 2 of them up and more. And then I was light on Drogon, sadly. I had enough to spare of Rhaegal and Viserion, though. Wow, that was pretty good. Let me get a capture of that real quick so I can flex in my Discord on that one. All right, so that's where we're at. Gonna claim them all, and then I'm gonna go back in and look and see who can level up real quick. That's gonna be fun. To see them dragons at 3 stars now is going to be really exciting for me. Yep. Drogon is about halfway-ish, so he's not too far off. Next summon, I'm pretty sure I'll get him up to 3, and that'll be really great. Rhaegal, let's take him up. Boom. Yeah, he had quite a few extra on that one. He had 18 over. That was pretty good. Pretty good. And then Viserion. Let's take him over. He had quite a few over too. So they're widening the gap on Drogon. He's lagging behind and they're pulling ahead. These two are 13 to the good for the next star. Awesome. So now I have Rhaegal and Valyrian. I don't know why this one's so much stronger. I guess he just has a higher power rating from his stats, I guess, because they're both 3 stars at level 1. So that's interesting that there's such a big gap in between the two. I mean, I guess it's not that great. It's only 500 points or whatever, but yeah. Anyway, so the game's froze. So I guess that's the end of the video for today. Thanks for being here, watching my content. Thanks for seeing me do this ×10 Dragon Summon, and now the game's froze. Oh, there we go. Oh, it come unglued. Very good. But I appreciate you watching. I hope you have a great week at work and try to have some fun in Game of Thrones Legends when you can. Don't get too stressed out if you get hung up on the Crowns Challenge towers. Just remember to keep putting those levels in on your team and keep coming back and trying to beat it again and again after you level up a little bit. That's where I'm at right now. I'm getting a little frustrated with this one, Stormlands, because I just cannot get past this Caitlyn Stark. Her renew is insane, but I have a feeling after I finally get enough levels onto my Alicent and Otto, I'll be able to pass her. So don't let that beat you down. We've got 16 days left, so we've got time to make up some ground if you have to give up a couple of days while you're trying to level up your team. And I'll talk to you in a video about Game of Thrones Legend coming soon. Peace!